Hello everybody, it is Andrea from Energy Healing by Andrea, and we are pulling a card from the Mermaid Tarot today. Let's see what our guides want us to hear, to know, to learn, to grow. What energies are out there to help us make a decision, see something differently, or just get through the day. What do I need to read for us today? It's gonna make us feel good, feel better, or just understand something that we're just not getting. Oh dear. Okay. The first card, the Tower, which I like, but it can get a little ugly. The second card, Judgment. The third card, Ace of Swords. So I'm going to read these quickly. I might just read the meanings because there's usually like a little paragraph on the top that kind of explains things. I'm going to kind of glimpse over it and see what is the best for me to read, but that could be why this week has been a little spicy. Some things are happening, and as I said yesterday, we need to kind of look at facing some of the pain so that we can move through things and reach that next level of our life that we are supposed to be going to. It doesn't want me to find it. Just give me a moment. The Tower. Oh, such a terrifying card, but all for the good. So I am going to read this quickly because I do think it's going to make you understand. Before an earthquake is a low humming vibration that all animals seem to feel. This hum alerts sentient beings to incoming danger and allows them to find somewhere safer to be. There is nobody found near this card. They have fled, instinctively sensing a need to move as the buildings crumble and fall onto empty streets below. Earthquakes are an inevitable part of living on a constantly moving and shifting planet. Suffering is, however, optional. The Tower reminds us that things fall down and break apart, especially things that are built on rocky foundations or near emotional and mental fault lines. Destruction is a fact of life. None of us can escape it. Things end, crumble, and disintegrate right in front of our eyes all throughout our lives. For whatever reason, you have forgotten that everything is temporary. Something in your life needs to be rebuilt or replaced. Its current construction is no longer serving its purpose, and it is being destroyed. This is a good thing and necessary for something new to find its way into your life. So kind of just as I was saying yesterday, something is going on and you're feeling that pain, that weepy feeling, anger, all of that stuff. It's because something is not right. That's like that impending hum that we feel before the earthquake happens. We know something isn't feeling right. Now, when that happens, you're not going to hold onto that building and hope to God you don't fall off. You're going to be like, I'm going to run away from this building so none of this falls on me. So instead of holding on to that pain, instead of holding on to whatever emotional things are being hidden inside of you, we need to make sure that we are facing our things, that we are aware so that we can flee from the building. So when the things fall, we don't get pummeled. So now, Judgment. Judgment. The Shaman of Rebirth plays the ancient song of release through this conch shell, filling the water with waves of forgiveness. To those with open hearts, the song releases them from their binding bubble and allows them to swim free. It is only those who feel worthy to drop their burdens that find themselves reborn, new and ready to start again. Those who feel their sins are too heavy or too large to forgive will stay trapped in the suffering of their own creation. Thankfully, the shaman will play again, always offering an opportunity for liberation and rebirth. So that is saying if you're going to hold on there, then things are like not going to go good. But if you can't let go just yet, it's going to revisit again and you're going to be able to make a decision then. But if you can make this decision now, then your life can get better sooner. Anyways, How do you work with the energy of judgment? Are you free and easy with how you dish it out, in turn allowing others to do the same when it comes to judging you? Or are you forgiving, compassionate, and understanding exactly how you would want others to be if you found yourself on the other side of judgment-filled glare? Judgment is a mindset more than anything. It is a standard we have set for how we decided that actions are good and what actions are bad. In turn, judgment leads us to decide how actions should or should not be punished. And so, again, I feel like it's with the beliefs and the programming. What do you believe that you should be doing, allowed to be doing? How are you viewing something? How are you going to be viewed? I feel like, having that, like, all these people are like being trapped in this bubble, and this person is coming out. So we want to make sure that we don't stay trapped in those old things that are keeping us in those mindsets that aren't allowing us to let go of the building or come out of the bubble. And then the Ace of Swords. Resting deep on the ocean floor, once on the deck of the ship that was transporting it from faraway worlds, lays the magical sword of knowledge. A snaking rope moves slowly and heavily with the motion of the waves, keeping the sword in place. All that knowledge and power is simply out in the open, waiting for someone to come and claim it. The irony is that this deep down in the ocean, no one cares. What good is this sword to the creatures of the sea? This relic teaches us that the value of all gifts is in the eye of the beholder. This sword might be the very thing you require, but then again, maybe its secrets don't interest you at all. Only you will know. The Ace of Swords brings with it a gift, secret, or knowing that was unavailable to you before, as you were not in alignment with it. But now that you are, and you can see the sword, will you pick it up? Is the offer even relevant anymore? Perhaps the sword offers only the gift of hindsight, and we all know how helpful that is. I guess you won't know until you hold it in your hands. So we have this, everything falling away. Now that it's crumbled, now that you're out of this bubble, do you still need this? Or do you need something new? Are you still going to use the thing? Are you still going to want the same thing that you wanted before this crumbled, before you came out of this bubble? Or now that these things have shown themselves and released everything, are you seeing this in a different way now? How do you want the rest of your life to go? What do you want to grab onto? Have your beliefs and programming changed since things have fallen away that no longer serve you? Do you still need that? Or do you need something else? So, Tower, Judgment, Ace of Swords. But that is showing things that happen, things that fall away, new things start. I'm holding these facing me. Things that fall away. When you're seeing things differently, then you're making decisions differently, and new things can happen in your life because the things have fallen away. So, as much as the tower is scary, it's for a good reason. So let's allow the tower to happen, but listen to that hum. Listen to the sounds that you need to be aware of before everything falls so that you can make the right decisions. You guys have an excellent day. Hold on tight. It's gonna pass. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.